On va étudier, au moment d'essayer d'étudier Shaar HaMitsvot. Dans Shaar HaMitsvot, il y a un sujet un peu long qui est lié à Sheva Menachim dans Parashat Béar. Comme c'est un peu poussé, on va attendre un petit peu. Donc on va étudier plutôt un pasuk qui est dans Shaar HaPesukim, et puis on va aller voir une halakha qui est dans Shaar Taamei HaMitsvot. On va 2 secondes. Shalom, Rabbanit.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, shalom. So, on va commencer. We're going to start. Just give me a few seconds. I need to find those trances. So here is what we're going to see. La parashat est mort. There is a story which is known by all of us, but we want to try to understand something from it. Une histoire qui est connue de chacun d'entre nous. On va essayer de comprendre quelque chose de là et on va voir ce qu'il y a derrière. So please, can we take the chumash? On prend le chumash. Take the Bible. Let me just find it. The book of Vayikra, chapter 24, from the pasuk 11. Donc, le livre de Vayikra, chapitre 24, à partir du pasuk 11. Let's start from the pasuk 10. On va commencer à partir du pasuk 10. Nathan Hanan, can you please help me to read? So is the screen with me? So, yes. Il arriva que le fils d'une femme israélite, lequel avait pour père un Égyptien, était allé se mêler aux enfants d'Israël. Une querelle s'éleva dans le camp entre ce fils d'une Israélite et un homme d'Israël.
The son of an Israelite woman went out, and he was the son of an Egyptian man. among the children of Israel. They fought in the camp, the son of the Israelite woman and the Israelite men. Egyptians. No, Israelite men.
Le fils de la femme israélite proféra en blasphémant le nom sacré. On le conduisit devant Moshe. Le nom de sa mère était Shlomit, fille de Divri, de la tribu de Dan.
The son of the Israelite woman pronounced the name and the blemish. So they brought him to Moshe. The name of his mother was Shlomit, daughter of Divri, of the tribe of Dan.
Let's try to understand this story. On essaie de comprendre cette histoire. And to see which halakha we will learn behind. Et voir quel halakha on va étudier derrière. C'est ça que dit. Donc le fils de la femme israélite proféra en blasphémant le nom sacré. C'est Vaikov ben Aisha Israélite et Hashem. Vaikalel. Vayavo oto, vayavu oto el Moshe. I said, and the son of the Israelitish woman blasphemed the name and cursed. And they brought him into Moshe. Let's see what's happened. Comment ce qui se passe. So the Kadosh start to explain the situation like that. Comment est-ce qu'on Kadosh? Il dit, what is that story that the son of a Israelite woman and an Egyptian will blasphème? Qu'il s'agit de qu'il va blasphémer le nom divin. Il commence à regarder ou qui zé a ben a Isha israélite ou ben a Isha mitzri chez Arag Moshe Rabbeinu. So the first thing, première chose, he said, you have the mother. Tu as la mère. What the name of the mother? Hein? Shlomit. La mère s'appelle Shlomit. Shlomit bat Divri. And the son, we don't know the name. She has a son, elle a un fils. On ne connaît pas le nom. And who was the father of the son? C'était qui le père de ce fils?
The Egyptian Moshe killed.
The Egyptian that Moshe killed. L'Égyptien que Moshe a tué. Donc il dit, ça, c'est l'identité du fils. C'est l'identité of the son. So Moshe killed his father, basically. Moshe a tué son père. Kaniskar et Parashat Shemot. Mais quoi yadata? You already know, tu savais déjà. Qui a Mitzriaou. So the father of his son, what do you know? What do we know about the father of his son? Qu'est-ce que c'est à propos du papa de ce fils-là? Aya Gilgul Ara Asher Bekain Ben Adam. Donc il dit, qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est this father, ce père-là, il était Gilgul Ra of Cain. Which is basically the opposition of the Gilgul Tov who was Yitro.
So from this, can you say that a person who both his side could come back as a brand new person, personalities, like his stuff could be this, and his stuff could be another person in the same lifetime?
It's known. You know it for many years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the father of this Egyptian was the Gilgul Ra of Cain. So it's not a joke. Who is Cain? The son of the first man. So this Egyptian was not a small soul. It was a Gilgul of Cain. Who else will be the Gilgul of Cain? Korach. Who else? Nadav, Avihu. You see? Yitro, Paro. Donc vous voyez que le fils, ce père-là, c'était pas n'importe qui. C'était le Gilgul de Cain lui-même. Et ce qu'on a vu la semaine dernière, what we saw last week, that Cain basically sins, brought all the situation about the shatnez. Remember? On a vu tout le lien entre Cain et shatnez. So this Egyptian kid by Moses, it wasn't a small soul. So now I will make you crazy, you want food. How can Moshe look at this Egyptian soul and say there's no future? It's Cain. Yes, of course you have a future. It will be the Mashiach at the end.
Because he saw there's no descendant, Sadiqim descended from him.
It's Cain.
Moshe knew his Gilgul as well. When Moshe saw him, he saw the
Bizarre. C'est Cain. Everything is all the Torah is Cain. How can you say there's no future? He's the king, he's the Kohen, he's the firstborn. There's no future? Oh, tu peux dire, j'ai regardé, il n'y a pas de futur. Pay attention well to the information that HaKadosh is giving to you. When we see Cain, we know it's not a joke. On voit Cain, on sait que ce n'est pas une blague. Il risque un avis. Gilgul of who? So, future of this man?
He spoke about the Chal.
Korah, there's no future for Korah.
It seems like it's Moshe killed him because of the. He saw that he was from the.
I'll help you. Korah, il est du Ra aussi. Il n'y a pas de futur pour Korah?
Yeah.
So, Paro, il est du Ra de Cain aussi. Il n'y a pas de futur pour Paro? See? To all Nineveh will be saved. Paro is the Ra also of Cain. So how come Moshe saw that? Did Moshe Rabbeinu did well?
Based on what you were saying, no.
No, that's why you run away. The exile, it's when you finished. Because c'est quand t'es puni. So be careful about with all the respect for Rashi, follow Ramban. It did wrong.
Rashi said he did.
Rashi said he was a Gilgul of Cain. He had to kill him because he was evil. And he saw, okay, but no, it was exile. 40 years, no more than 40 years, because after we'll go to Midian.
Like, if you knew that you did not do anything wrong, why do you run?
Yes.
The fact that you fear is because you know that you have done something wrong.
Exactly. And it's known that when you kill someone, no matter the reason you use, you are cursed.
Even if it's by accident.
Yes.
Wow. Those two guys that did the terrorist attack in Elat, they find them in the forest, no food. Those two.
Who's that?
Last week was in the Divri in Elat, and they find them in the forest. And you see the guys were like,
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, shalom.
curse.
Oui, il n'y a pas de bracha quand on tue quelqu'un. There's no blessing when you kill someone, no matter who you are. Look at the best example, Benayo ben Yehoyada. He went to kill because Shlomo asked him to do it. But the next life will be killed. When will be Zechariah? You cannot, there's no blessing to kill. Il n'y a pas de bracha à tuer. So we accept, you look in the front, the bag is nothing good, we kill. Slowly, slowly, on va doucement, doucement. Look what he said. C'est Gugul Cain. Ben Adam. Vezea ben Mikoara Ab Nimsha. Says, you know what? This son was at the same core as his father. So this son was the Gilgul of Cain.
The son of the...
Donc le fils qui vient demander où est ma tribu, so the son who comes as where's my tribe, is the Gilgul of Cain, Dieu de Cain. Voilà ce qui se passe. Look what happened. Veze aben mikora av nimsha, vegam u minara, au shel Cain aya. So also was from the Ra. Il était l'espéra of Cain.
Taamei could only spit out Taamei.
Not in the Neshamot. Vous aurez chacun un tzaddik as saint. Après il dit, וזה סוד והוא בן איש מצרי ולכן ויקלל את השם. So he said, and this is why we call him the son of the Egyptian, to say that he's really the son of his father. Same roots, same Gilgul. C'est ça qu'on dit, il est vraiment le fils de son père. C'est pour dire qu'il est vraiment de la même racine, même histoire. And after, and after that, what did he do? Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Il a maudit Hachem. Why did you make an Hashem? So the question is, according to you, what the connection? Moshe kill your father and you curse the name. C'est quoi la connexion? Moshe tue ton père et tu maudis le nom? Why did he do that? Pourquoi il a fait ça?
Can you say the question again, please?
The situation is like this. Moshe Rabbeinu kills his father. And what did he do? He cursed the holy name. What's the connection? Chazé Shalom cursed Moshe.
To my recollection, what we learned in the past is that it's not anything the guy or the young man spoke.
Yes, you go through them. Okay. But let's go back in the first level of understanding. It's written that he cursed the name.
What does that mean?
What does it mean? How did he do it? We're going to see. But my question is, why do you curse the name when it's Moshe who killed your father? Pourquoi tu maudis le nom quand c'est Moshe qui a tué ton père? It's written here in the bottom. You see, Aleph. It's Bishmon Vita, the son of Rabbi Shimon. C'est Nira li aniudati. Kiliyot she Moshe Rabbeinu arag et aviv b'shem. C'est because Moshe killed his father with the name, the holy name.
So that's the naming curse.
Yes. Because that name kills his father. Parce que Moshe il a utilisé le nom de Shem HaMeforach pour tuer son père, c'est pour ça qu'il a maudit le Shem. Where are we going? We're gonna see, vous allez voir où on va. Kenoda Eslenu, la reine Gam ou il calcule Hashem Aniska, c'est pour ça qu'il va maudire son nom. Ah, Bnei Caïn. Look, regardez-moi ce qu'il dit. Il dit, ou Besefer HaZohar Amrou, le Anaga al Emea. Et c'est the Zohar, they go deeper. They said that he did that in order to protect his mother. Dans le Zohar, ils vont plus loin. Il dit, il a fait ça pour protéger sa mère. Shlomit. Ah. Comment? Besod Magen, to create a shield, pour créer un bouclier. Vaikov Chor Bemasa Sheben Yetzira Leasia. So to protect his mouth, he cursed the name. What is that name? He made a hole in the screen which is between the word of Yetzira and Asia. This is called protection.
But if you made a screen between Yetzira and Asiya, that means the light from Asiya is going to automatically drop down in the light from Yetzira is going to automatically drop down in Asiya.
So what's wrong?
Which is not wrong. It's like, oh, you only receive light, the shepherd from there. The shepherd just comes straight down to Asiya.
So why is it called to curse?
So what does that mean? Like in the eyes of who is wrong? That's the question. In his eyes, he did
I have question. Give me answer. You give me question.
In
The
his
question.
eyes, he did right. In his eyes.
This is the screen. Let's say l'écran between Yetzira and Asia. And after he made a hole here, he said, he made that hole to protect his mother. Il a fait ça pour protéger sa mère.
What does that mean?
We have the same question of us. Give answers. Give two answers.
And so he shouldn't protect his mother by killing his father. He may could pray or something like that.
Yes, I agree with you. But it seems to me that he saw something that we are not seeing.
She was like a sota. Because wasn't she? Didn't the stories about her that she did immoral acts with this Egyptian? She was married to another.
Not anymore. She was abused. Don't knew it was her husband.
That makes her like a sota.
But it's not the same sota that someone would make it like orientations.
So instead of, okay, because my logic was instead of her having to eat the name of Hashem, because you know when they do, they eat the Shem of the Shem of Farash. He took instead of her.
He took it?
He, by saying it, he got the punishment instead of her.
Let's see. On va voir. Let's see. Vaikov Chor Bemasa Sheben Yetzira Leasia. Bilvat Kedi Sheme'elav Ya'iru Atilut Ubriya Ve'Yetzira. So his purpose is basically to bring the light of the three words in Asia directly.
That's what I thought.
That's what?
That's what I assume.
It's what that's written. I want you to think behind. What's it written? It's obvious, but what does it mean? What is wrong to bring the light of Atilut Ubriya Ve'Yetzira straight to Atilut Ubriya Ve'Yetzira, straight to Asia? What's wrong with the filter?
Like the Rishaim also might get that light as well.
So what's wrong? That's wrong. Then what the Hashem to be to see the emet?
No, because like for example, like with this KD, if like for example, it's coming down like a.
I make it simple. You don't want the Hashem to see the light.
No, yes.
So how do you do?
But if the Kelly is not clean enough or not.
I get you, but how do you do?
Huh?
How do you do?
You give them to according to.
So you give them light.
Huh?
You give them light.
Yes.
So to give them light, you need a hole, right?
Yes,
so you also make a hole.
Not directly boom, a hole that could filter.
You will give or not?
Yes.
How do you pass it? By make you a hole. So the hole will be done. So what's wrong with him?
So basically allow his anger to take all of the situation. It shouldn't be rude, it should be humble and do what the Allah has.
I agree with you, but let's give it a shape where we will see exactly what's wrong in that way of acting. But let's read a little bit. Only happen. He did.
Maybe you wanted to bring Geula directly, immediately.
So there's nothing wrong. You all want to go with Mashiach now, right? Yes, make a hole.
But if you make a Geula come and then people are not ready to sustain such a light, is that good for them? That's the question.
I don't know. But you want Geula now or not? And they say, מקוף ומסר שבין היצר לאסיה בלבד כדי שמעליו יאירו אצילות ובריאי יצירה ולכן ברגמו אותו כל העדה שהם הסנהדרין ותלמידי חכמים. C'est because what he did, à cause de ce qu'il a fait, he will have to be killed by the Sanhedrin and תלמידי חכמים. À cause de ce qu'il a fait, il était tué par le Sanhedrin et Tamil Chachamim. Why? Pourquoi? ולפי שהתלמיד חכמים יכולים לקבל הערת... ולפי שהתלמיד חכמים יכולים לקבל הערת תוספת שבת. So what is he saying? Because the Mechavim, we can receive the light of Shabbat in the days of the week. What do you understand?
That's what he tried to do.
What does it mean? What did he try to do? Qu'est-ce qu'il a essayé de faire? So what's wrong?
So he had a good intention from based on what we understand from the Shema.
On what is written.
He had the right intention.
So let's see. That's what he said was to protect his mother. To protect the word of Asia pour le monde Asia. Sur Malchut. Et Acharona de l'As le dernier ou Beshem Avaya, Keniska, Sham Bezoar, ou Bazé Tavin, Lama'a, Nimsar, le Parashat Shabbat. And based on that, you will see why it's written to, it's connected after that to Parashat Shabbat. And it finished.
Wow.
Dans la Torah, juste après l'histoire de l'Israélite, il parle de comment garder le Shabbat.
Donc apparemment, cette femme-là, cette Shlomit, c'est Malchut.
Oui.
Lui, c'est le fond de la Malchut.
Mm-hmm. C'est not finishing. Voilà ce qu'il dit. C'est not finished. C'est pas fini encore. Voilà ce qu'il dit. ולכן ירמז שם עקבה. ראשי תיבות. C'est that's why you have the name עקבה. ה' א' ה' ו' ה'. That is it. What is the name עקבה? Look. הישראלית את השם ויקלל, שהוא שם הנרמז גם בראשי תיבות ויקרא חבב אל ההובאות ואל הידועים, וגם בראשי תיבות את השמיים ואת הארץ. Tout ça c'est dans Malchut. Everything is Malchut. We're going to explain. ובכוח שם זה נקב נקב בין יצירה Asia, so based on this name, so use a name. He made the hole between Yitzira and Asia by using the holy name. What is the klala he did? C'est quoi la malédiction qu'il a fait? Ve'u ben ish mitzri she'argo Moshe, and is the son of the Egyptian man that Moshe killed. C'est le fils de l'Égyptien que Moshe a tué. Le fils Shaya beprinat Cain, because he was Cain, ולכן נקרא על התאומה יתרה של אבל. That's why he נקנה. That's why he was jealous of the supplement. What supplement? Supplement. Twins?
Twin light
Twin? Of Evel. So what's happened?
So Cain is
והיא האישה הישראלית. Who is the Israelite?
The second twin, extra twin.
So what do you understand?
So Ella had two twins. One of them is Malchut. Because it's the Israelite. Moshe killed them when he saw him. He saw it when he understood the scenario, and that's why he killed the Egyptian. Basically,
What scenario he understood?
He understood, for example, this man who shared the same Gilgul in the past. This woman, so it was basically a jealousy thing. That's why Moshe.
Okay. Yes. Moshe was jealous. It was his wife.
Moshe killed him for that.
Shlomit bat Divri was the second twin of Moshe.
The jealousness was about the blessings.
No, jealousness was about the story from Cain and Abel. They all, the Midrash said they were born with twins.
Yeah,
Cain
that's
have
what I
one
mean.
twins, Abel have two twins. And
That's what I mean.
that the second twins, yes, was Shlomit bat Divri. So the jealousy brought Moshe to kill him.
Why was
It's written, she was the second twin.
yeah? So why would Moshe be jealous?
Because Moshe has two twins, meaning two wives.
The mystery he read her, right? That's the story
Yes.
that came after the at night.
So was Moshe's second twin was this
Shlomit bat Divri.
in real life, not in Google, like in
No.
Taking the text.
And Gilgul.
Shlomit bat Divri, she was the second twins that was with Abel from the beginning.
and Moshe is the
Heaven.
Gilgul of heaven.
You don't understand, sir, what happened. We just get information, right? On papier d'information. Unless we look at what he said. Ve'arga Moshe, et Moshe kill him. Et Moshe l'a tué. Ve'u Evel, and Moshe is Evel. He's helping you if you didn't get it. Tu n'as pas compris, dis Moshe c'est Evel. Ve'ze aben shela ba le'agnaga alimea. So he said, now the son come to protect his mother.
So his mother who did not cling to Moshe, basically. Can you say that?
Dis-moi en français, non, c'est pas compris.
Il voulait pas que sa mère attache à Moshe ou quoi?
Yes.
Because he said he was the Gilgul of his father, so he was Cain.
Yeah.
He did not want that.
So why you call it curse? Ça t'appelle c'est une malédiction. Logna. Vekain begematria eke. Cain begematria eke bemilui yodin. Cain gematria kasa. Cain gematria kasa. Vei sod teuma etera. And she is the supplement twins. Elle est la jumelle supplémentaire. Shei Aleph achasera min Cain. What is that teuma etera? She is the Aleph which is missing from Cain. Because Cain it's Kasa. It's a kolel, but you can bring Kasa with the Aleph. You say Cain with Aleph, it will be a. Okay, what does it mean? פחות ממספר איקי כנזכר, וגם באיקי דיודין, א' אחד לבד, ואהבה והבל שתי תאומות. And they finished. And they finished. So now let's try to understand a little bit. You know, essayer de comprendre un petit peu. What did he do? What's wrong? We need another book.
Like Shaar Taamei HaMitsvot.
Pirkei Avot. At the end, Daf Nun Chet.
Jealous.
Remember vous vous rappelez du Antigonus et Socho.
Yeah.
What did he say? You received from Shimon Tzadik. Now, Shimon Tzadik. Wayaome was saying, don't be like a servant to serve the Rav in order to receive a profit or salary. Ne soyez pas comme un serviteur qui serve Hachem, basically, qui sert Hachem dans le but de recevoir un profit. Et là, avec Avadim, but be like a servant, soyez comme des servantes, Ameshamshim et Arav, Shelo Alman Likabel Pras. Do it for free. For the sake of Shamaim. Fais-le sans d'attendre un salaire. What will happen? Yi mora Shamaim alechem. And the mora Shamaim will be on you. I make it fast. What is the mora Shamaim? It's basically the tzelem. What he said, just look at here. On the left side. Ve'ine. On the left side, first line. Ve'ine. מה שנעשה ממילא בימי החול, והנה, מה שנעשה ממילא בימי החול הוא הנכנס במוחין לפנימי בתוך זר, ובשבת נכנסים אף המקיפים. So what's happened? Only what normally the inner light goes inside of you on the weeks, but on Shabbat even the external light goes inside of you. Donc, la semaine, les lumières intérieures rentrent en vous, et le Shabbat, ça rentre aussi les lumières extérieures. Les âmes et ou nasi al-yedeh ameharet. If you do that, you are only amaret. Meaning, if your inner light is useful in the week for you, and the external light going inside of you is only on Shabbat, you are amaret. You are just a beginner.
You have to have it all week, like you said before.
Donc, ça veut dire quoi? Ça veut dire qu'un Tamil Chacham, donc, Omnam, but, un Tamil Chachamim, Yecholim la'asot afilu bechol. So what do a Tamil Chacham? He can bring the Makifim inside of him the days of Chol.
Just like the Shemaim.
Not the Shemaim.
He was trying to bring the same aspect of Shabbat. You know what I mean? Even in the day of Chol.
No, it's written. What does it mean?
No, for example, he was trying, because like during the week, the light is limited. The light doesn't come down. The light doesn't affect us, and as it affects on Shabbat. Just like here, for example, there's a screen between those. So what he wanted to do, because it's, in Shabbat also considered Makut, so he wanted to bring the light that is from up there, he wanted to bring it down there, which is like, you could say, Asiya could be an aspect of the weekdays, basically.
I don't understand. My question is, what does it mean to bring the Makifim inside of you? Days of week, concrètement. Ça veut dire quoi? C'est quoi la différence?
Les lumières.
Ça veut dire quoi? Concrètement. Qu'est-ce que ça change dans ta vie? What did it change in your life to have Mochim, Makifim inside or outside? What difference do you see?
Au niveau de la cellule, Divri et Yetzira, c'est appris parce que
je sais, mais concrètement, qu'est-ce que tu vois la différence?
Chaque jour c'est Shabbat ou quoi?
Hein?
Chaque jour c'est presque ça, chaque jour c'est Shabbat.
Ok, quand tu ne vas pas allumer la lumière en semaine, c'est pas Shabbat. C'est quoi concrètement? What is concretely? They say, what wanted the son of Shlomit? It was to bring all the Amaret at the level of the Tamil Chachamim and Sanhedrin. Hashem was for or against?
He was for it, but he told,
How do you know that he was for it?
Because, il n'a pas tué lui-même. Il a dit ça au Sénégal, c'est le Sénégal qui l'ont tué. C'est le Sénégal qui déjà voulu ce qu'il avait fait.
Donc, comment tu prouves ça?
Non, parce que si Hachem s'était vraiment en colère avec lui, il aurait mis battre lui-même par l'épée, par Srefa et tout ça. Mais il a dit ça au Sénédrin. Quand il a dit ça au Sénédrin, Moshe a dit ça au Sénédrin, c'est eux qui ont décidé de tuer. Ça veut dire, c'est comme s'il y avait un kina de comme ça. Ah, tu veux donner tout ce qu'on a travaillé, tout ça, pour ceux qui n'ont même pas mérité. Comme ça, j'ai compris, c'est pour ça qu'ils ont tué.
No, for directement. We have to say differently. It's like this. Hashem had no problem with that plan. So you want to give that light. What does it mean? We don't know yet. Of Makifim to be inside. Okay, do it. He said, but if you guys are against, or your guys, Talmidei Chachamim and Sanhedrin, you have to kill him. Yeah, they kill him. So basically, the Sanhedrin and Chachamim, but they don't want this to happen. Not Hashem.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
I know it's written, Rabbi Zohar. I want you to explain. It's like you say, the book is ready. You say, it's written, the book is ready. Yes, but at this level, we have to explain things because no one understands anything of what's happened here. But the question is, what did he do? Because the Sanhedrin, what are their benefits when they bring the light of the Makifim, the surrounding light, to be inside of them? Yes, but what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not appropriate to say, but let me just say my mind. In the world, we witness the way of thinking of those who consider themselves as rulership. It's only prerequisite to them. When somebody is coming from the grassroots there and said,
Yeah.
this is the right way to do it, they mostly tell people who try to eliminate this from the top. He said, no. Who is he anyway? He's just a commoner.
Everybody would be equal. There would be no what?
Yeah.
There would be no like Roche. There would be no Roche or no tell. It just everybody would be in the same level. There would be no need really for people to follow them, for people to learn from them anymore. Since the light was already here, everybody would just sing.
So it's wrong.
We have to have distinction. Distinction, yes, is
Yeah.
good.
Distinction.
Distinction, yes, is good, but
Distinction is good.
no, like for example, no, distinction is good. It all depends on where.
That's fine. What the Islam is going to do was the right thing to do.
No, because why? Why do I say that? Okay, say like once you receive this light, everybody would be in the level of king, right?
So what's wrong?
Like okay, so why do I'm saying it's wrong? Because remember when Eliyahu you want to curse someone, say, may all of you be king. So if everybody's be king, it'll only be Zidani, everybody would always fight. I know this, so nobody would have a conformness, oneness and play their position because everybody would be too busy. It's like the spirit that came in. No one wanted to get space to work together. And this is why it breaks. So eventually the people would clash eventually. And this is why I think it's wrong.
No, you think a low level.
This is exactly what's happened today.
What you say, it's basically you say that Hashem did well to make the moon smaller. If he did well, why you ask us to bless her? Because make one.
It was right. First of all, Hashem says it's like today. Some people they know what Hashem wants, but they do the opposite because of the human behavior of that day. Talmidei Chachamim and Sanhedrin, they can be great, but this is not Hashem. So from this, we learn that basically Ben Israel should be directly connected to Hashem, like he tried to do, and not through Sanhedrin and Talmud.
Meaning that what the Mistzva is trying to say is that because I have the knowledge, I want to keep it for me.
Exactly.
I don't want people to have the same knowledge because I could not be dominant on them.
That's why I think they kill him. If you ask me.
That's why you protect, but that's your opinion also.
Um,
You say distinction is good.
no, distinction is good because if
Yeah,
everyone-
they are good with you.
Yeah.
You have to give this guy.
Yeah. Because if everyone, like Eliana Mahaba said,
You
everyone
don't,
became-
this Eliana, you don't even understand it. What is to be all king when it's cursed?
no,
How
It's
can you
similar.
connect the Eliana curse and the fact that Hashem don't want the moon and say I did mistakes? What the connection?
okay. Let's take it to the lowest level because two king in the city is not good.
That's not my question. It's written, Eliana, he want to curse you, may all of you be kings. Then the other side, Hashem make the moon smaller and say I made mistakes. That's bad.
Okay, two people be kings like too masculine. Hashem said you make mistake because there's an aspect of feminine and masculinity there. And therefore, that Hashem always wanted that the woman should always be built, not stay like a Nikuda.
So what is all the camp you be all of you Kohanim?
Again,
All the camp should be Mamleket Kohanim.
all the camp should be
Do you have a Keter Kehuna? Of course. We have two crowns. Crown of Torah, crown of kingship, and crown of Kehuna. So a Kohen is the king. It is. All the camp of Israel have to be Kohen, so we have to be king. How do you explain?
When you say king in their own realm, not the same realm, in their own realm, because the coin has his realm, and his department is basically the religious, sacrificial areas, and the king.
If all the people of Israel are Kohanim,
So it's
and you have the king, the crown of Kehuna, all of them they are Kohanim, they are all of them kings. So how do we connect this to what says here?
the king where? That's the question. Where is it?
Big
in the same
king.
Makom?
So what's wrong?
King, but is it in the same Makom?
Okay, you have Eretz Israel, you have 1,000 million of Israelis, they are all king. Hashem said it, okay? Hashem is wrong. It's not so easy. You go fast, but you don't go in the Musagim deeply. What does it mean? What did he try to do? To understand this, you're gonna take, before I explain, another text, one other text. Shaar Taamei HaMitsvot. Parashat Be'ar. Page Kuf Tzadik Zayin. Three lines. It's not long. He said, Lo tunu ish et amito. What does it mean? Lo tunu ish et amito. Yeah. You know what does it mean? Lo tunu ish et amito. Vayikra 25:17.
Which book is it?
You have it, Rabbi Elazar Hanan?
Okay.
Vayikra 25:17.
Yes.
Il dit en français, ne vous lésez point l'un l'autre. Taamei HaMitsvot. That's Kuf Tzadik Zayin.
Not Shaar HaPesukim.
Taamei HaMitsvot. You get it? Ne vous laissez point l'un à l'autre, mais redoute ton Dieu, car je suis éternel. Yes.
Each of you shall not aggrieve his fellow, and that you shall fear your God, for I am Hashem your God. Each of you shall not aggrieve his fellow. Don't offend your fellow. That you shall fear Hashem.
You translate by to offend.
Yeah, aggrieve is to offend.
Ye have, and ye shall not wrong one another. I have another translation. It is wrong.
It's the same thing. I hope I didn't grieve you. It's the same kind of thing. I hope I didn't grieve you.
But the difference between, what do you translate it? To make what?
Offend.
To offend.
Yeah.
In French, there's another word. It's léser. What is léser? It's like I take profit on something, and because I did it, you will miss it.
There's a word we use that in English. Not abuse. There's a word we use in English.
If I translate it, maybe like this.
It's not plunder, like it's like I
Proof that design.
I take a profit
from you without your permission. Yeah, like I use it.
Can you take it further?
It's already in the book.
I use it like I use it.
The second picture I've sent.
Yeah.
To injure.
to
Injure.
we injure.
How do you say execute? Damage, like that.
Injure.
Injure. Blesser, nuire, léser, porter préjudice. It's like, yes, to injure. Faire du tort. To do harm. H-A-R-M. This is lotunu. You see the difference between offense and to harm or to injure? You see the difference? Right, the différence? It's deep. It's like you. No, it's not physical only. It's really someone may have access to something. And because of your actions, you block him. And that things may be good for him. Il est lésé. Il est lésé. It means that he had a possibility to go deeper, to go higher, to become someone, and you block him. Hey, Allah, don't do that. Not to know. Because I'm Hashem, your God. Oh.
Ces affaires, en fait, ça touche.
Merci.
We use that a lot when it comes to drafting laws.
Yes.
The way they have agreed is when you sever somebody.
Yeah.
You cut somebody from progressing.
Exactly.
You stop him.
Exactly.
You have severed him.
You knew it was on halacha? You knew it? It was one law in the halachot?
It's not, yes, not to do that.
Yes.
Yes, I came across that. Yeah.
So what happened here?
He was right.
Because if I connect the two texts, Ariel Kadosh said, when you basically make that whole, what's happened? You give to the people the possibility to bring the makifim inside. So to be more protected. Because if your makifim were inside, it means that no one can touch you. Even your inner life, they are strong.
So basically, based on what you just said, il était le premier au des rois. Robin Hood. Think about it. He was stealing from the rich, which is the
No, he's not stealing.
Not stealing, like he was giving something that was like the rich.
No, Robin Hood is stealing. He's not stealing here. He's giving access. No,
Robin
he's
Hood
stealing. It's not belong to them. It's Hashem's light.
Basically, it's what Boshina Kadisha is doing.
Yes.
Giving access to people to this life.
This is the thing.
People are upset.
Lo tunu, look what he said, Hakadosh. He said, Lo tunu ish et amito. Et c'est Amor Hazard, the sage have said in Baba Metia. Shtut onaa chozeret. Pachot mishtut en chozeret. Veze romez, vezvetevot, ish et amito. Veirat shtut. Veotiyot lemafria em nirvoz al chazartam lemafria. You understand? That's it. This is all the thing we saw about how basically you take profit. And we have 3 levels of Tiferet, the upper part which is hidden, the 2 lower parts which are revealed. And if you connect on the proper way, not in the proper way, to the first light, it's called ona, profit. We saw it about the Brit Milah, you remember?
All those light
into the Brit. So what does it mean? I'll make you simple because we finished. This halacha and this story is very deep. The question is to know how come that it's called it Vaikov. Because you see, Vaikov, it doesn't mean to curse. Regardez le pasuk comment il est. First of all, he said he made the hole.
Right.
And after, curse will happen. But the hole was made without any problem. Right? Vaikov.
The Israeli women pronounce the name.
No.
It's
wrong. C'est pas bien traduit. It's not well translated.
Le mot Vaikov, est-ce que c'est le même groupe avec le mot cave? Un cave, là-dessus, il a fait un cave là.
Ouais, il y a le coup bête.
Il a fait un cave là-dessus.
Donc c'est la racine, c'est parce que le youth, ça montre que c'est un
futur.
C'est un futur. Ah, oui, c'est un futur.
Il
n'avait même pas fait en fait.
Là, il a fait. Vaïko, c'est Ava Vaïko. C'est-à-dire que c'est du futur passé. C'est un futur passé antérieur. Futur antérieur.
C'est-à-dire c'est en train d'être fait.
Ça a été fait, c'est une action qui est continue.
C'est pas, il a blasphémé, mais là, on parle pas de blasphémé.
Because it's like it comes from Nekev. When you say Nekavim, holes. So Vaikov, he made that hole. So what he did basically was nothing wrong. He wanted people to have access to the situation. Why? Because he knew that his father was killed, and he was the son of his father. I knew that his mother was the target of the situation. See what will happen? We have a society of Sanhedrin, Chachamim, and Ameharet. So when the Ameharet will have access, because look at the story, he's asking to Moshe, where's my tribe? Where do I have to sit? Let's go back in the story. We will understand and we will be done.
C'est exactement ce qui se passe aujourd'hui. Beaucoup de gens avec un Knesset Israël demandent où est-ce que c'est ma place et les gens les laissent dehors. Ils disent t'as pas de place ici.
Exactly. Look, it was which pasuk? Vaikov. So look what he said. Oh, and he said,
c'est aussi Yabok.
On disait, le fils de la femme israélite proféra en blasphémant le nom secret en conduisant devant Moshe le nom devant Moshe. Le nom de sa mère était Shlomit Divri. Ok, 12. On le mit en lieu sûr jusqu'à ce qu'une décision intervint de la part d'Hachem. Ken 12, Rabbi Natakanan. Chapter 24, Pasuk 12.
Yes. They placed him under God to clarify for themselves through Hashem.
Et l'Éternel parla ainsi à Moshe. 13.
13. Hashem spoke to Moshe, saying,
Qu'on emmène le blasphémateur hors du camp, que tous ceux qui l'ont entendu imposent leurs mains sur sa tête et que toute la communauté le lapide.
remove the blasphemer to the outside of the camp, and all those who heard shall lean their hands upon his head. They in the assembly shall stone him.
So what does it mean? You put your hands on the head of someone? It's what? Or korban. Korban for, so if you're a korban for who? T'es korban pour qui? Donc, parle aussi aux enfants d'Israël en ces termes. Quiconque outrage son Dieu portera la peine de son crime.
And to the children of Israel, who shall speak, saying, any man who will bless him, his God shall bear his sin.
So see, is talking about cursing. Là, il parle de maudire, right? C'est les calquels. So now, the next pasuk, it's another pasuk. Pour celui qui blasphème. Non, c'est pas blasphémer. Venokev. You see? It's not the same pasuk, but it's the same way. It's nokev.
Butcher the translation, Rabbi. Butcher the translation.
Venokev Shem Hashem. Mot yumat. Ragoum yargmur. Pour celui qui blasphème, donc qui est nokev, nominativement l'éternel, il doit être mis à mort. Toute la communauté devra le lapider. Étranger comme indigène. S'il a blasphémé nominativement, il sera puni de mort. Okay.
And the one who pronounces a blasphemous, blasphemously, the name of Hashem shall be put to death. In the assembly shall surely stone him, proselyte, and the native alike. When he blasphemes the name, he shall be put to death.
Ça va te understand the story. What's this stuff? When you look at the story like this, it seems to be that the son is wrong on the line. Quand tu vois l'histoire ici, tu vois que c'est en train d'attendre l'histoire sur le planning. You open the Rakadosh, stories change. C'est now look, he has something, he wants to give access to what? To Mora Shamayim, to everybody. So what is that nokev? C'est quoi ce trou alors? That is that role that we do, and why Hashem is talking so hardly after. Hein? Pourquoi il parle si dur après?
C'est comme si Hachem il veut donner un scout au Talmud Rabim au Sanhedrin en disant je sais que tu as raison ce que tu fais, mais comme ils sont là en position d'autorité, ben, il ne faut pas leur manquer de respect, donc je fais comme si en fait je leur tue.
You said even that he said on scoop. Why did Hashem create the word like the left side, the back, with all of that? So give scoop to Rahamim, because if everybody's in the same level, how can you ever give a person reward for trying hard, for doing better? Versus the person who never tried hard, but they give the same reward. So this is why there's a balance, a separation.
To talk about reward.
No, when I say like reward in terms of like, school. You understand? School to those who try hard, those who strive hard. Not everybody getting the same profit. Like for example, what you want to do. Everybody's in the same level in terms of, okay, what's the point of trying hard? What's the point of trying hard?
Let me get it. It's pas ça. It's not that. Hashem is hard against him. Why? They say, why are you fighting me? It's not me your problem. It's them. Voilà quoi d'ici. Au blasphémateur, this one who attack Hashem. And they say, Hashem, it's because of you that we have not changed in Torah.
No.
You attack me. You say that, come here, we're gonna beat you. No, who block it?
Yes.
That's why you have the story. He said, Taamei HaChamim, you don't agree? Because I made the system of merits, right? You want to keep it, want to open it? Want to keep it? Okay, kill it.
Yes.
So if you have to curse someone, why you curse me? You curse me, I will kill you. You have a problem? Deal with your population. Deal with your leaders.
Yes. Because this is not your story.
This is the problem. We have one halakha fini. Basically, it's written. Don't. What do you say?
Severe.
No. But armed. Don't harm anyone. This is for who? For us. It's halakha for us. Never make a block, never make impeachment to someone who can move forward. Le bloc jamais peut avancer, can be better, can do better. Never say, I will never give you any excuses. No, you want to be better. Never block someone who wants to do better, to restart again. It's issue. So if you're Taamei Chacham, sometimes you see one option, small guys like us, they want to bring back the light of the Torah in Africa to people who have that roots. What will happen? Same story. You are not happy? Okay, deal with them. We have girlfriend because we are not small. We are Africans. You know what? If they came to put a hand on us, we put our hand on them. It's not. But actually, we should never be crazy to say, Hashem, you are Chas Shalom bad, you don't give us a possibility to fix the story. No.
That's why, parenthesis, the Hebrew, they're so hated because they never curse Hashem.
Yes.
They fight those crazy people.
Exactly.
But they still, until today,
Exactly.
they're crazy because they didn't curse Hashem.
This is the only problem of his son. He misunderstood who is the responsible of the situation. So remember, I let you know that I let you make that whole. So it's unfair.
So basically, be the best in Torah, keep up with Hashem, no matter what they say, and fight them.
Exactly. This is the fight. Because you're Sanhedrin. Why are you afraid? Say, okay. See a desire of someone with Amaretz to become better. Say, okay, you know what? We'll help you to have that more Shamayim even in the week. Come with us. No, you kill him. And when you kill him, you forget the story. You have the Chokhmah. You know that wife, Moshe is related to her. So Moshe cannot be, let's say, désintéressé. We want an interest in the story. Even if in this Gashmiut is normal, but in this Ruchaniut, the soul feels something.
So they are Moshe also.
Moshe said, okay, he saw him. Okay, Moshe, what's wrong with you? The husband knows. It's written like this in the Midrashim. The husband knew that the wife was in that situation. And what will the husband do after, remember?
He snitched on Moshe.
Yes. What's the name of the husband?
Datan?
Aviram. Huh?
The word Aviram.
It's the name. He said, look, who told you to put your nose in my business? You know what? I go see Paro. What? Because he saw. You did it. Why you put your nose in my business? let's see, if I know that this Egyptian is beating me and it's happened, okay. Maybe I know it's the Google of Cain. And maybe I know it's the Superman twins. C'est le Google of Cain, c'est la lèche supplémentaire. Like you said before 1 hour, you say, we should never judge too fast. On ne devrait jamais juger trop vite. Stories are very complex. Ça sont très, très complexes. Even Moshe will not be sad because from the situation, it will be our king 40 years. So we say thank you. But look at the situation. So we finish just to let you know, pour vous dire, c'est comme ça. Ne bloquez jamais personne dans son évolution. Never block anyone in his evolution. L'autono, ish et amito. Don't block anybody. Ne bloquez personne. Quelqu'un qui veut évoluer, laissez-le évoluer. Si vous pouvez aider pour qu'il évolue bien, aidez. If you can help him to have a good evolution, help. But never say, no, this is the meal of the real Africans because it's Africa, so you will create bad situations. Let people evolve. Let them go. Let them do what they want. Laissez-les faire ce qu'ils veulent. When they want, quand ils veulent. That's why it's free. You want to come at 10, come at 10. You want at 12, come at 12. We trust in your maturity to be responsible for your own things. Because if you start to say, you know what? Now everybody's not there at 10, out of the yeshiva. What does it mean? I block your evolution. Never do that. Ne faites jamais ça. This story is related to Cain, right? Who is Cain? He's our fathers. All the generation in Israel is Cain. Yeah, in Israel is Cain. Small part are evil. Who is the firstborn? Cain. Who is the king? Cain. Who is the Cohen? Cain. Bezrat Hashem, we continue next week. Tomorrow, I will give more details. Keep in mind that story wasn't so simple. It's not simple. We didn't explain completely what does it mean Shaar Taamei inside. But we'll see tomorrow by being there. Baruch Adonai, amen.